Nintendo Switch Online is coming along. It is at a pretty good point right now. But there is one major thing that Nintendo has to add in 2022 to the online service. And yes, it is themes. But also no, it's not themes. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree. Switch Online expansion pack, doing good work. Mario Kart DLC, gonna be fun. The N64 lineup is building. There's one big thing, and I actually have what Switch Online needs in this box right here.
What's in the box?
Now I get it. You might be saying, Zach, how the heck do you have the new feature that Nintendo Switch Online needs in a box in your hands? Well, I got some friends. I got some friends in cool places, and so you're gonna see. All right, if you want to spoil it for yourself, click the link in the description down below. I promise you won't be disappointed. This right here is everything. Take a look at what Nintendo Switch Online must add in 2022. It's the Game Boy Advance, baby. This is an awesome deconstructed GBA. This is actually the inner hardware of what I played when I was in freaking middle school, falling in love with handheld Nintendo gaming all over again. These are phenomenal. Grid Studio makes amazing deconstructed work of portables and consoles. And oh my gosh, the Game Boy Advance, a legendary system. They even customized it for me, so it says Good Morning Mario up at the top. Check that out. How freaking fun. Love this so much, and I love this system. And it's crazy because now that Nintendo has eliminated the 3DS and the Wii U eShops, they're on the road to closing those down, there will be no actual way to get this stuff. Game Boy Advance is not a console that has a classic system a la Super Nintendo or NES. It's not a part of the Switch Online service, and there's no virtual console remaining for you to pick up these titles. I mean, do you recall that on the Wii U, Nintendo put out 74 Game Boy Advance games? And this is beneficial for Nintendo too, because so many of today's most popular franchises, they got bomb entries on the GBA. And I'm telling you, there's just something about Game Boy Advance that would add a lot of oomph to the online expansion pack. Yes, N64 is cool. Don't get me wrong, Majora's Mask, Banjo-Kazooie, Paper Mario have been fantastic additions. They have been on a roll. But getting some like Metroid Fusion, getting some Zelda Minish Cap, that would be amazing. There's Kirby games, there's Zelda games, there's Mario games, there's Metroid games. You can advertise your upcoming Switch hits with callbacks from the GBA era, and these games, most of them hold up so well. And let's be real for a moment, this is like the sickest piece of wall art. This is like the sweetest thing you can put in your game room, your bedroom, your office, and pay homage to Nintendo. They got other deconstructed systems as well, even from other companies, but we know Nintendo is the best, so make sure to click the link in the description down below. Every time you guys do, it helps support the channel, it helps support Good Morning Mario, and this is sick. Phenomenal gift, even for yourself. This one's going up on the wall. Heck, I would take a small list of Game Boy Advance classics. Who remembers the 3DS Ambassador program? One of the weirdest eras of Nintendo was from March 27th, 2011, when they launched the 3DS, to later that year when they decided to cut the price by $80. That's an insane price cut, and to pay back the fans that did purchase the system at the full retail price, they said, yo, you can have 10 GBA games that nobody else can get. There was no Game Boy Advance service on 3DS. There was a Game Boy Color service that provided about 31 games, but they gave us F-Zero Maximum Velocity, Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Metroid Fusion, Wario Land 4, WarioWare Inc., and Yoshi's Island Super Mario Advance 3. Now, I bet most of you had at least one, maybe two, even 3 or 4 of those games on your GBA, and they're all hits. They're all fantastic. You could put together a small but mighty list of GBA games and roll them out in Nintendo's once-a-month fashion if that's what they gotta do. But I'm telling you, this would be something that would really seem like a service that is truly coming together. It would show that Nintendo is paying attention to what fans want, and it would offer an opportunity to play so many games that we got no way to play. And eventually you could put stuff like Pokemon Ruby on there to really call back to Pokemon when you drop Scarlet and Violet. There's so much stuff, and if you're able to get third-party licenses, so many good things. I mean, this system was fantastic. I would miss being able to play with the sweet form factor of this guy in my hands. It looks so tiny now by Switch comparison, but back in the day, I'm telling you, this screen, you're like, man, There's so much Nintendo in one small spot. But look, I know Nintendo, I understand how they operate, so I've got a second box for you here that shows what Nintendo might actually do first. And this would be a good step, but they gotta go all the way. Another sweet seal, packaging perfection. Love this so much. Can you guess what's in box number 2? Knowing the big N, they'll probably go Game Boy Color first. Now, that's not the end of the world as long as they do get to GBA. And here we have a beautifully deconstructed Game Boy Color. Yes, another gorgeous console. Pokemon Yellow version was here, and so many of my first adventures in the world of handheld gaming began here. You could look to the Game Boy and Game Boy Color as kind of like the beginning of the Switch, right? This is where it began, where Nintendo learned how to make something portable, where they learned how to do it to it. This was a smaller, colorful version of their initial handheld console, and it similarly had great games. Because if Nintendo does go this route, they can add the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons games, titles that never get enough love in the Legend of Zelda franchise, and titles that I hope one day they decide to remake. Obviously, there's Mario, there's Pokemon, and there's plenty of interesting third-party titles as well. Like I said, there was 31 of these on the 3DS. Nintendo put out Link's Awakening DX, they put out Prince of Persia, they put out Mega Man Extreme and Mario Tennis. They dropped Pokemon Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, as well as the Pokemon Puzzle Challenge and Trading Card game. Although we need to get Pokemon Pinball back. Like, I'd even be down for a Switch eShop or even a Switch cartridge Pokemon Pinball. That is a Pokemon genre that is sorely missing right now. With all the new Pokemon we've seen, Pokemon Pinball, please come back. But Game Boy Color would be good as well. The honest truth is that Switch Online really needs both. This needs to become the Netflix for Nintendo nostalgia. Then you'd have NES, SNES, N64, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance, and you'd be sitting with a pretty 5 systems that can put out so many games across so many of Nintendo's fabled franchises and offer a lot of content for a low monthly price, all things considered. I think the expansion pack is already quite worth it, but if we can get a 2022 that delivers 2 more new systems, that will be the best. And for video game preservation, for Nintendo's catalog being consistently available to new and old fans alike, they need to do it. Switch Online needs these 2 systems. It's only fair, it's only right, and it will really elevate the online service in a big way. Make sure to click the link in the description down below because these are so sick. Deconstructed consoles. I hope Grid Studio gets to Switch one day. That will be, well, it'll be a whole lot of innards, but it will be awesome. These are gonna look fantastic up on the set, and I hope you guys check them out for yourself. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about GBC and GBA coming to Switch Online, and until next time, my wonderful friends and family, I love you a lot. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there, and until next time, SwitchForce out.